Back, man. I had some technical difficulties. I don't know what the hell is going on with this freaking. I was talking about. Anyways, welcome you guys back to Vinnies Talk. We're talking about Kiely Rodni. Had some technical difficulties. We were talking about the Kiely Rodni case, and I think I was talking about the beginning of all this, and like, dude, from where it started to where where we where we are now with this whole thing, and how. Anyways, guys, welcome you guys to Vinnies Talk. I'm back. We were having a little bit of technical difficulty. Sean, I'm back, dude. Was having some technical problems here. It's really windy outside. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. The wind's blowing like a mother. I mean, trees are blowing. I know it's like 50-mile-per-hour wind. It's never seen something like that before. I mean, not in November. I mean, I don't know. We definitely had more windy days, but right now it's really bad. So I don't know if that had something to do with the connection or what the hell is going on. But anyways, I'm back. But I believe that I was talking about the night before they were down by Prosser and the party and all this other stuff. They were supposedly Kiely was with her friend Jagger, her boyfriend, and her friend Kate. But anyways, like I said, man, from the very beginning, law enforcement, they didn't do things that were right, guys. They didn't handle and handle it the right way. I mean, dude, you want to put freaking netting around the windows and all this other shit that was going on, and it says transmission is unstable due to a weak network connection. So I think maybe we're having something to do with the wind or some shit. I'm not sure, guys, but if I lose connection again, it's because I know it's because of the freaking storm or the wind. We got some storms going on out there, some wind. So there is just so much involved. Like, I am so much invested into this, like, especially like not just this case, but like Gabby's like whole thing now, where her parents are suing Moab Police Department, and I really feel like they should. A lot of people are like, well, she's not gonna get the 50 million, but I really hope she does, man. Gabby's mom and Gabby's parents, her dad, and they need better training in that freaking department, dude. They could have handled that shit a lot different, and I really feel like if they would have handled things different, then Gabby would have been alive right now today. You know what I mean? Like, that was just bad policing, if you ask me. I mean, these are just my opinions, guys, and I'm just being honest, like how I feel about what I think. Not everybody has. Not everybody feels the same about whatever they believe in, and that's fine. Everybody could have a different take on it, but my take is that if they would have handled a lot different, Gabby would still be here. But yeah, going back to the sanctuary and Prosser and Kiely Rodni, and from the very beginning, things were just not. We have this freaking this big old forest, right? You go to these forest preserves and national parks and state parks, and you would think that there's people here, and there's parties there, that they would have some type of security, or a ranger. You go to these places and they do have security and people that are watching over the place and whatnot. But where were they that night that this supposedly this party happened, and there was no one watching to make sure these 200 or 300 kids that were there, teenagers, they weren't being watched by, like, are you kidding me? You can't tell me that there was no rangers or no policemen. There wasn't. But people that were at this party, supposedly there's nobody around. Or nobody heard because they drove off too fast before Kiely actually drove into the water. Supposedly she drove into the water. I don't believe she did. I don't believe this was an accident, guys. I believe a lot of things were at play here. And just like we do believe that, you know, Kiely's death was not, to most of the YouTubers that do covering true crime, they believe that her death was never, I mean, accidental. I don't believe that it was. These are just my opinions. Yes, Gabby parents. Yes, they do. I kind of jump back and forth between the Kiely and the Gabby case. And I know that both cases are, you know, well, I know Kiely's case is closed. And we didn't even get a proper freaking press conference with this one. So I really believe that this is some shammy shit. This is how you could kind of tell that something else is going down in the truckie community, because they're not releasing the shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not releasing proper evidence, or they're not telling the public what like they should be telling the public, dude. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you know, and to that fact that I hear about this police officer being like getting in trouble with the law enforcement himself. So like the day that they pulled him over, they were trying to kind of target Gabby, and dude, Gabby was having a hard time, dude. It was a hard time watching that video, you know, that Moab video. You know, we feel for Gabby, dude. And see, the positives about Gabby is that her story touched the world, right? You know what I'm saying? And her story reached a lot of people. And I feel like, you know, that's why she touched me in a way where, like, I was very passionate about, like, doing more nature stuff. But the way she was treated by the freaking Moab dude is the police department. They didn't handle things the right way. And Moab police department, these are just my opinions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm allowed to have that, because I don't trust a lot of police enforcement or whatever. I mean, I back the blue and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I know police, whatever. But I'm just saying, man, there's a lot of such sticky situations where, you know, like this one situation with Gabby, like they could have handled things a lot differently, guys. You know, and 50 mil, I really hope they get that 50 mil. Because I really do feel like if they really handled things a lot differently and locked Brian's ass up, man, locked him up that night or that day or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, took Gabby's parents would have came here and got her. Things would have been a lot different. You know what I mean? But, you know, it didn't happen that way. But, you know, we have the spirit of our loved ones. You know what I'm saying? It's the spirit of people that we look up to. And the spirit's got to stay alive. Just so we got Marley in the back, Bob. We got Gabs in the back. You know, and we got to keep the spirit alive, man, no matter what the cause and the case is. And it's very hard out here because the life is hard, man. Our lives are very short. It just goes so fast. You know what I mean? Our lives go so fast, dude. And time for some sugar. How about that, guys? A little sugar. This is a special Coca-Cola edition Dream World. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Coca-Cola sees this. Your boy. Maybe you guys could send me some free shipments of Coca-Cola, because this shit literally keeps me going, man. Besides drinking a lot of water. Make sure you guys drink a lot of water, too, if you're drinking soda. Anyways. Man, these are really good, by the way. But anyways, there's just we have so many questions and not enough answers with both of these cases. Not just the Gabby case, not just the Kiely case, but Quentin Simon case. And we start talking about that case, now that's some crazy ass shit right there. You know, we have her mother, supposedly her mom, you know what I'm saying, that is named number one suspect in her murder. I mean, in her child's murder. And yet the police department doesn't come forward and arrest her because they don't have enough evidence, they say. You know what I'm saying? We got all the YouTubers out there protesting and doing the right thing. And motherfuckers still don't want to, like, arrest her. I don't know about what's going on in the police force and the police department lately, but it seems like a lot of fishy shit. Now, at first it was, you know what I'm saying, Truckee. Then, you know what I'm saying, first it was Moab. when they pulled Gabs over and they didn't fucking secure, making sure her safety was in good faith. And then fucking the Truckee way and fucking all these others. The way law enforcement handle a lot of these cases, dude, is beyond me. I don't know what the fuck to say, but excuse my language, but you know what I'm saying? This shit doesn't add up, dude. And justice for Quentin Simon. I wasn't really covering that case too much, but I heard a lot about it from other YouTubers out there. And, you know, a little boy, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, he didn't deserve that, dude. He needs a voice. That's why a lot of true crime YouTubers out there, I support that for them, you know, for them making him have a voice, because he don't have a voice now. He's gone, and it's sad, dude. It's really sad. Battery power 15%. Said we're getting the batteries on my phone, man. It's low, so I might lose you guys again. I don't know. I gotta charge my devices here. But yeah, man, I really feel like Moab Police Department, they could have done things a lot better, Sean. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys, or thanks Sean for coming up in the chat and talking a little bit. You know, this is not about as far as I'm concerned, it's not about Brian. You know, whatever he did was very evil, but I'm just saying, like, I never really cared about him. I always was covering the story because of Gabs, you know, but like, yeah, I seen that new release grocery store security footage, them walking through the store. It looks like Gabby was looking at some cheese and stuff, or she was like walking around and whatnot. But yeah, man, it's just really crazy all around, all these different cases and covering the true crime and learning about all these different stuff that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be releasing a tribute for Gabs, Miss Gabby Petito. I'm doing another tribute video, movie, whatever you want to call it. I'll be releasing that tomorrow, guys. So you guys want to check that out. It'll be uploaded onto my YouTube very soon. And go check out that Migos reaction video that I posted on there too. Got some Migos reactions. You know, rest in peace. Takeoff, rest in peace to one of my favorite rappers, man. Takeoff, man. Tragic loss to the hip-hop community. And, you know, Young King, man. He didn't deserve that. You know, he deserved to get killed like that. Gotta find out who shot him, man. Gotta find out who the shooter was. Justice for him, too. Like, we see all these people losing their lives, man. November's not looking too good. And justice for everybody that doesn't have a voice right now. You know what I mean? Says the footage of them at the grocery store was from the day he murdered. Yeah, that's crazy how that footage was there and we didn't, well, the body language of him didn't seem like, and it's kind of crazy because watching their story on YouTube and Instagram and learning about that whole story with Gabby and Brian, he was such an undercover killer, like bad, evil dude, man. I hate talking about him because I don't care about him, but we love Gabby. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep her spirit alive. But all these cases are really crazy if you think about it. And especially covering them and learning about them is something always new that you got to cover, or something always happens that you see like, oh, so I missed something. I got to go back and I have to like recap. Because I always feel like I need to do that, especially with the Kiely Rodni case. And now with Gabby's parents suing the Moab Police Department, that's going to be very interesting. And I really hope that Gabby's mom and dad do get 50 mil or somewhere equivalent to that price. Because, I mean, it's not about the money. I'm sure it's not really about the money to them, but it's justice for Gabby. It's justice for Gabby Petito. You know, it's more about justice for them than anything. You know what I mean? It's not really about the money. It's never about materialistic things. It shouldn't be. But a lot of people, you know, maybe people think differently, you know, but I'm pretty sure to them it's not. You know what I mean? 14 minutes in, we're here. We're live on a windy Saturday night, November. It's cold. It's starting to get cold. They said we're supposed to get some Uh, supposedly we're supposed to get like one more 70 or a couple more 70s next week. We'll see. We'll see. You can't always trust the weatherman, right? Oh, he says 60 degrees. 60 degrees. The body language of Gabby. Yeah, the body language of Gabby that day was very, like I said, man, it was really hard for me to watch it, dude. You know, watch that body cam and she was clearly the one that was being abused. So I don't understand why that the police department decided to look at that like it was maybe because she was so scared. You could see it in her eyes. She was so scared that she was basically lying for this crazy ass dude, that she was basically so scared that she was lying for him. And it was crazy, dude, because you could tell she was being abused. And a lot of people out there that feel that they usually do that because it's not them. It's you almost feel like you need to, but it's just crazy, dude. And you know, I really feel like Gabby would still be here if Moab Police Department did handle things in a lot better of a manner. Gabby's an angel. She'll always be an angel. Her spirit always will be high here. You know, we'll keep her spirit alive. And like I said, I'm gonna be uploading that, or I'm putting together another tribute for Miss Gabby. So that's just, I mean, it's gonna be great, man. I really feel like it's gonna be great. Sam R, I agree. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Parents just want Roger to be accountable. Yeah, and I really feel like what a shitty person he was, right? Just to kind of take himself out of the equation. Man, dude. Words can't really explain to me how I really feel about that whole storyline. And, you know, she was truly an angel, dude. If you think about it, you know, she was, her dream was to be, you know, like this person that, an angel. I mean, she was on YouTube. She was editing videos, and she was a great editor, dude. I mean, did you see the work that she did? She was on her way to the top, you know. And even though she's passed, her spirit, Gabby's spirit's still alive. You know, my channel, she will remain alive, and I'm sure to everybody out there she will. But you know, it's not about the materialistic things to me. It's about justice for Gabby. Justice for Kiely, Rodney, man. Justice for Quentin Simon. And I'm losing service here because of the wind, guys. I'm having some trouble with the storms and stuff outside. We're having a little wind problem. So I'll be back with some more uploads later, you know. And justice for Kiely. Justice for Gabby Petito, man. Rest in peace, Takeoff. And I want to thank you guys for, you know, coming on the live and joining me here because, yeah. But, yeah, the cop was an abuser too, man. That's the crazy thing about that dude. His ass deserves to be in jail, right? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. But, you know, I appreciate love and support, man. Like, subscribe to the videos.